Hello dudes, it's me Alanis10 here, back with another Wynncraft quest guide. Today we're taking a look at a Hunter's Calling. It's a level minimum of 103 and it's a very long quest. It's the longest quest so far in the game. Explore the deepest part of the Silent Expanse. We're going to start off by clicking to track it. For this quest, you're going to need a lot of potions. We're also going to need several teleportation scrolls. So let's go through them all. You're going to need a Ragni scroll, an Almuj scroll, a Nesaak scroll, a Troms scroll, a Olux scroll, a Rodoroc scroll, a Corkus scroll, and a Detlas scroll. We're starting in Lutho in the Silent Expanse. But before we get started, you must have completed the Eldritch Outlook dungeon. You must have completed a Journey Beyond and a Journey Further. You must also complete Dwarves and Dogons Part 2 and an Iron Heart Part 2. So we're going to make our way over to the Eldritch Outlook dungeon. So we're going to head north here, leaving Lutho. And then over here, we can click on the wall and we can go through. And then we can go up to the dungeon. Now, the reason you must have completed and beaten the dungeon is because you then unlock a door at the back right here. So you can go through. And then we continue along this road here. Be careful so you don't fall. And then we can walk up here. And then here we can talk to this mysterious figure. And now we have to go over to Ragni. And then here in Ragni, we want to make our way over to this entrance right here. And then somewhere along the line here, you'll get teleported. And if you die in the upcoming parts, just walk back to the gate and you'll get teleported. There we go. Here we can go through the dialogue with Bakal. And now we can also enter the city and we have to kill 10 Ragni citizens. So there's both guards and citizens around. And the guards can be quite powerful. So I suggest walking into this area here because there's more sort of enemies here. And then you can just attack them. And that should be 10. And then when we've defeated 10, we get teleported. And now we can go through this dialogue. And then we're back here. And we can talk to this guy again. And now we can take our scroll to Almuj. And then in here, we want to make our way over towards Wynn Excavation Site A. So we walk over south this way, go across this bridge, and then we can just go up here. And then we can go through here to get into the desert. And then here we can just walk across to the east. And then we can make our way over toward the tents here at Wynn Excavation. And then around these tents, we'll get teleported. There we go. And here we can speak to Amadel. And now we make our way over to the bank. Then we'll go across here and go over toward this bridge. Here we speak to the employee. And then we climb up here. Then we can climb up this tree. And then continue climbing it. Here we go. And jump. And jump. Now we listen into this conversation. There we go. And now we can go back down to the employee. And there we go. Now we go back up here. But we go across to the other side here. And then we jump up this tree instead. There we go. And jump. And then we go up here. And now we go through here. And now we have to parkour, but the wood will fall down, so you have to be quick. As you can see, so we run through, jump, ooh. Don't stay on them for too long. But the lamps are safe. There we go. Jump, 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 and jump. And then we go and we click on this thing here. There we go. And we click on it on this side. We kill those people. Then we can right click to go through here. Then we can go down here, jump into the water. And now we can go back to Amadel. And now we speak to Amadel. And there we go. Now we get teleported. And we go through this. And now we talk to this guy again. And now we take a scroll to Nesaak. Now in this part, there's going to be a minor boss fight, so you need potions. You can get them from using housing balloons and getting a potion merchant or visiting someone else's housing if you don't have any by now. And we're going to make our way over toward the dungeon here, so we just go across this way. And if you die in the upcoming fight, there'll be a potion up here that you can click on to enter it again. So we go up and we get teleported. Here we go through this dialogue. And now we need to enter Nesaak, so we can just go through here. And then we go up here to this area. Then right here, there will be this cutscene, so we go through this dialogue. And then Theoric will show up. And now we have to fight Theoric. Watch out for stepping into these little cyclones. Ooh. And there we go. Now we watch this little cutscene here. And there we go. Now we go through this dialogue. And now we get sent back to this guy and we talk to him. And now we need to take our scroll over to Troms. There we go. And then here, we want to make our way down. And then we make our way over toward the Temple of the Legends. And then we go toward the cave here. And then we'll teleport around the entrance of the cave. Let's see if we're going to teleport. There we go. And now we can speak to Bakal. And now we can go through here. And now we go back to the cave here. And we enter. And then we go down here. And we continue down. And then we walk through here. And then here we drop down. And then we walk to the end here. And then we dig up here. And now we need to run out. And now we need to lead these little things. You can shift click through that. We need to lead these little things over here. There we go. And it will make this little pillar here. Then we can step on this pressure plate, get boosted up, and then we can jump toward the next one and get boosted out. And now we need to escape the cave. Oh, that's a lot of minions. There we go. And then here we need to order these runes in the order Ni Uth Tol. So we need to switch the location like so. And then we punch this. And now we can escape. And now we can talk with Bakal. And then we just watch this cutscene. And now we're back. We talk to this guy again. There we go. And now we need to take a scroll to Olux. Here we are. And now we need to make our way over to the Iron Golem factory. For this stage, you'll also need a couple of loose emeralds, so bring that with you if you don't have any on you. We just continue along the path here. Then over here, we turn to the right and continue. And then we walk up to the Golem factory and we'll get teleported around here somewhere. There we go. And now we can speak to the scientist. Oh. There we go. And we need to find 3 subjects. So first we're going to take out some loose emeralds. And then we can continue along here. And we can cross this bridge and go over this way. And then over here we can speak to this NPC right here. And now we need to lead them back to the factory. And then somewhere around here, they should be taken. There we go. Now we continue again. And we go the same way. So we continue along the road here. And then here we find this NPC. And now we walk over here and grab a flower. And then we give it to the NPC. And now we can lead it back to the factory. There we go. And now for the final one, we go across the bridge again. And then we can go over here to the left. And then to this farm. And we can speak to this guy. And now we need to use emeralds to place on the ground on these particles. So we click with the emeralds. And there we go. Now we can watch the NPC follow the bait. And there we go. That's all 3 of them. And now we can go through the factory. Then we go through here. We go up this way and we continue along here. Then we go around these machines and then we go up these stairs. Here we loop around and we'll go through here. And here we can speak to the scientist. And there we go. Now we're back here again and we can talk to this guy. And now we need to take our scroll to Rodoroc. Here we are. Once we're in Rodoroc, we make our way down toward these statues here. And then we turn to the right and we walk over to the slums. And then we walk up here and we go this way. And then we can see here, Rodoroc slum. So we just go through here. Then we go to the bottom. Then we can go through here. And then we can enter this house right here. There we go. And now we go through this dialogue. And now we can go here and go back to the slums. And then we can go through. And then we go here to the very end and we talk to this NPC. And now we go back to the advisor. And we talk to him. And now we go back. And then we run to the end of the cave here and we press with the TNT here. And then we just wait. And now we need to escape so we can parkour across here, jump, go this way, climb up here, go through this house, go through here. Ooh, it's gonna be... There we go, and we jump across, and there we go. And now we can go through this dialogue. And now we take a scroll to Corkus City. And then once we're in Corkus, we make our way over to the castle. And then here we can call the elevator here. See, there we go. You also need potions for this upcoming part. So you can go and get some at the potion merchant or use a housing balloon. Here we are. And now we want to go to the very top. And then continue up. And then once we're up here, we go this way. And then we go toward the clock tower here. And if you die in the upcoming parts, just come back here. We go over this way to this overseer here. Then we'll get teleported somewhere around the balcony here. There we go. Now we can go through this dialogue here. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's duplicating the dialogue here. But we need to get a few items here. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, there's so many of it. Oh, no. You're gonna be stuck in an endless loop. There we go. First, we can go over to this house here and go up the stairs. Then here in the closet, we can get the battery. Then we can go down this way. And then we can walk up here to the hillside and climb up this ladder. And then we break this boulder and then we can just drop down and there we go. Attack the rock. So we get a rock. And then with the battery and the rock, we can click here. Let's see if it's gonna work. Let's see. It might require classing. Okay, let's try clicking again. There we go. And now we just wait. There we go. And we go through this dialogue. And there we go. Now we go up here. Then we go through here. Then here we go up the stairs. And then we go through here. And we take the totem and then jump out the window. And then here we talk to this guy. And we get teleported. There we go. Now we can place the totem here. And now we go through this cutscene. And now we get this transmitter right here. There we go. And then we enter here. And then we go through this way. And then we climb up here and parkour on the side of the clock tower. There we go. And we go through up here. And then here we get bounced up. And we sort of have to time it so we can bounce up and run across and climb the ladder. Then we gotta wait for that. Now we can jump on top of this and we just continue as these things move. And then jump. And then we click with the transmitter up here. Now we go through this dialogue. And now we continue going through this dialogue here, and we can see Maxi appearing. And we talk with him. And now we have to catch Maxi, so we just continue along the road here. Can't see him for some reason, but we catch up to him. And then we have to fight Maxi. Now this is a very difficult boss fight. You have to sort of attack these robots as well. So first we have to fight them, and then Maxi will fight us. You also have to watch out for these clouds in the sky, because they can one-hit you if you're weak. There we go. Now we go through this dialogue. Now I have to fight Maxi. And there we go. And now we go through this dialogue. And now we're back, and we can talk to this guy again. And now we can take our scroll to Detlas. And here you can take the opportunity to use a housing balloon to refill on potions, because we're going to take the final boss fight now. So you want to make your way over to the barracks. And if you die in this fight, just come back and try it again at the same location. So we go through here, and then here we can go through this little door. Then we can go up the staircase here. And then we go to these red banners here, and then under the staircase, we go to this room here, and we should teleport around here. See if it's gonna, there we go. Here we can speak to Bakal. And now we can see if it's gonna let us. There we go. Now we can walk to Detlas. And here we watch this cutscene. And now we have to fight Aladar and Tassim. So depending on who you manage to kill first, you have to fight the other one later on. If you kill Tassim first, you're gonna have to deal with Aladar. He deals more damage. And if you kill Aladar first, you're gonna have to fight Tassim later, and he is more tanky. But he can summon this sort of aerial bombardment attack. So I usually go for killing Tassim first and then killing Aladar. You might also need a friend to help you. So you can use the party finder, for example, to create a public party asking for help. There we go. Oh. And now we go through this dialogue, and the Aladar is going to be upset that we killed Tassim. Now we have to fight Aladar in this pit. He can go invisible like that, so be careful and try to move around constantly. And there we go. Now we can go through this dialogue and we can talk to this guy again. And we continue talking to him. And there we go. Quest completed, a hunter's calling. 10,008,000 experience points, 1 corrupted soul token, and hunted mode. So the corrupted soul token you can use at a merchant. I'll show you where. Hunted mode is a mode where you can PvP other players. You can either use /PvP to toggle it on this character. You can also start new characters and toggle the hunted mode game mode, where your entire character will be locked to the hunted mode. As for the token, you can go over here and you've now unlocked this fast travel back to Lutho. So we just stand in that. And now we're back in Lutho. Then we can make our way over here toward the scroll merchant and walk around here. And then here, the mysterious merchant can sell you various armor pieces for this corrupted soul token. And that is it for this quest guide. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.